Okay, sim racers, here we are on the grid at Watkins Glen, getting ready to check out the big December RaceRoom build. And while we talk about it, we are going to have a race in the new Group 2 VW Scirocco around, as I said, the Watkins Glen track, which was new. This is the Cup layout because it better suits these smaller cars, but there is the boot layout as well if you want to drive the bigger stuff, so it can stretch its legs. So, RaceRoom, the December understeer, big build, cold tyres. What a big build this is. You can tell that they've been working on lots of new things, fixes, updates, and they've just dumped it in one great big woohoo build. And man, there are fixes, updates, and new stuff everywhere you look across the whole breadth of the sim. We'll start off with content. We've got more Audis than you can shake a stick at. We've got GT3, GT4, GT2, which is really good news because we've now got something for the Porsche that's been in the GT2 category for a while on its own to race with, and it shows they haven't given up on that. So we should see more stuff coming in the future. As I say, we've got this Watkins Glen, these Sciroccos. We've got lots of other little goodies. We have now, would you believe it, after all these years, the full Brands Hatch layout. As much as I like the Indy circuit, it wasn't really suitable for the big powered cars. So now we can stretch our legs around the whole complete circuit. They've been hard at work at new tyre and physics updates. All the new cars are on a new version of the tyre model, and most of the popular stuff has all seen a going over. I think the GT3s in particular have seen the physics update. On your left. Now, they were pretty good to start with, so I can't wait to find out what their new physics are like. But it's great that they go back and update the original content rather than, you know, I know we've been blessed with a lot of new content in this build, but you know, they take the time to go back, and as they learn new things and as they get more data, they go back and they refresh older content. It's really good. I'm really pleased that Sector 3 take the time to do that. It means that whatever you buy stays relevant and on a par with all the new stuff, so you never feel like you've wasted any money or lost out. And what have we got little fix wise? Well, they've sorted out some custom resolution and aspect ratio issues, which would be good for those playing on ultra high spec monitors with really odd aspect ratios. Oh dear, off the rev limiter. We've got rolling starts and multiplayer, which is going to be fantastic for those who like the endurance stuff. Whoop, AI. Managed to miss all that.
That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. Okay, Jason, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits.
And another thing that's, when I saw it, it made the build for me. Manual cooldown lap. When I race this in VR, I've always hated the way that when you cross the finishing line, it snaps you out the car. It's so jarring in VR, it's horrible. Now you can complete the manual cooldown lap and drive it back round to the pits. Far more realistic, far more immersive. and a lot easier on us VR users.
Hold your line. Clear left. Stay calm. Keep it smooth. 16th place. You've just done a 132. Car left. Clear left. Push, push, push.
So as you can see, it's a fantastic build. We've got new stuff, old stuff been refreshed, and issues and quirks have been put to bed. Bit of everything. Brilliant. Really impressed. Full changelog will a link to the changelog will be in the description, so you can check it out. It is big. It's going to take a while to digest and find out which part of the build's most relevant to you. Whoa, these AI are having a few issues here.
Hold your line.
You don't expect that. It's brand new track, new cars,
Still there.
so they will probably issue a little bit of a hot fix to
He's still there.
just to nip and tuck some of these new little quirks that have entered the game with the new content, so it's not a problem. What I like, why choose this Scirocco though for the video to talk about the big build? Well, I love tin tops, and these little front wheel drive underpowered 80s cars are just so much fun. There's no electronics, ABS, traction control, don't even think it was thought about, let alone fitted to cars back in the 80s. They're full manual H pattern gearboxes. So you either you know, win or lose depending on how well you drive it, which I really like. There's no aerodynamics, so it's easy to follow. They're softly sprung, high ride heights, so you can absolutely muller the curbs
Your right sides are cold.
without it affecting the car handling dramatically. So you can really just chuck it about.
Left
Sector
side.
3 have done a great job.
He's still
Front
there.
wheel drive, engine at the front, so we've got a light skippy rear end, which you can
Still there.
exploit by turning in aggressively, skipping the back end out
Clear left.
to help
Clear
with
left.
rotation, and then applying the throttle and using the torque understeer to straighten the car and pull it out.
Left side. Hold your line.
You can do a nice little bit of rubbing as well.
Come on, Jason. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
These are just
P11. One more lap
get a
to
nice
go.
little tight circuit. Get the AI set up right.
White flag, mate. There's an incident in turn 2. We think it might be Lindstrom. Car left. Clear left.
And you can have some really good close battling. And this is a great little circuit for
Still there.
keeping the cars close, because if you
Still there.
if you lose a little bit, Watkins Glen is known for its drafting, and that's all perfectly modelled and put together.
Still there.
Talking about circuits, some of them have had 2020 updates, graphical updates, Bathurst and I think Suzuka.
White flag.
Again, it'll all be in the release notes. But I really hope that they introduce these Sciroccos in
Hold your line.
next week's ranked server lineup,
He's still there.
because I'd love to race these against some
Still there.
human opponents.
Clear left.
It could be great fun. So
Car
that's a
left.
quick
Clear left. Car left.
first look
Clear
at the new
left. Car
RaceRoom
left.
big build.
Still there. Clear left.
Thumbs up from me. Really impressed with what they've put together.
7th position.
There you go.
And there's the finish. Good
And
result,
now-
mate. Well done.
Cool down lap. Yes. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed my thoughts and impressions on the new build. Let me know in the comments what you like or don't like, what you were hoping was going to be in the new build, what stands out in the new build for you. And while you're there, do us a favour, mash all the buttons. I'm really going to try and gain a little bit of a following, bit of traction behind some of these videos, and I need people to like and share. Oh. Right, that's me done. I shall see you in the next video. In the meantime, race hard, race fair. Ooh, get round this corner. Bye bye.